Hello, hello, it's June Olson with Junebug Creations, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, coming to you live from Kalispell, Montana. And sorry, that took a little bit more than 5 minutes to pull together. I guess I should have had the screen set up, the Streamlabs all set up before I went live, because that took longer than the 5 minutes it was supposed to take. So I have a question for you. I have my light on here, and then I don't have my overhead, but let me turn on the overhead and tell me which way looks better to you. I'm trying to decide because like right here, I see the dark. Right here, I still see the dark because I have the light coming from the side, even though I have that light. So just let me know which one looks better. I think we're going to try the bright light coming down into the boxes to see if that works better. But I'm attempting to figure out the lighting here. I can't seem to get that one on my face bright enough, because I have light coming in from the windows. Well, the skylight's on this side and the window on this side. Although, I suppose if I put those blinds down, I don't know. Yeah, see, I haven't quite figured out this room yet with the lighting. So let me know if you liked the overhead or if you prefer it like this for the face on, and then we'll try again with the looking down into the boxes and see which one you like, because I can turn these on, but I feel like they just really, oh nope, that switch isn't even on here. I've got this one on. I didn't turn on all the switches. The switches are over there. It's still trying to get this all sorted out in this new house. So I've got two boxes here. They are cracked open because I had to get something out. One of them, I don't remember what I got out of it, because I've actually had it for over a week, and I just kept forgetting to do this because I didn't need what was in it in that moment. And then the other one I cracked open the other day because I needed it for the Check This Out live on Tuesday. And then I did not get back to you. I got sidetracked and got a whole lot of work done, but forgot to do this live. So here I am. Let's crack open these boxes and see what's in it. So I'm going to turn on this light now and see you can see that light that's above, but I feel like you can see better in here and that things will show up a little better. Who knows? Maybe, there we go out a little bit more. Maybe you'll actually see the colors. We'll see if red shows up red in this one. Ooh, it does. So maybe I do need more light. Where am I going? All right, so this was one that I ordered. It was my pre-order stuff. We have these new awesome sanding bricks. And yeah, I know you can go to a hardware store, probably even Walmart hardware section, and get some sanding blocks. But then you have to figure out what roughness you want of them, right? Whereas this will be already, here we go. So you get two of them. This is pretty fine. It's not super rough. And what you're sitting there saying, June, what do you even need a sanding block for in your stamping? Well, what you can use the sanding block for is our two-tone paper. You can sand it. And sanding it then will show that white core coming through and make it a little bit more distressed. Okay, so this is that two-tone paper. We have two sides. You can tear it and see the white core there. You can crumple it and see the lighter color. You can fold it and have the two lighter colors, and you can sand it and have that white come through. So now we have our own sanding blocks, which is cool because it's designed specifically with that paper in mind. So that means I can put one at each counter. Ah, yay! All right, and then I had to get two of these because I was worried it might sell out. Now this is the pre-order, so it's going to be going live for customers in September. September 1st to be exact. This is the multicolor baker's twine, so it is red, green, and white. And when it comes to Christmas, I like those colors together. I tend to be pretty traditional with my Christmas colors most of the time. This is the Christmas Celebration 6x6 Mix and Match Specialty Paper. So I wanted to show you this. I have our Majestic craft fair. It's called the Majestic Holiday Extravaganza. I have that coming up in November, so my brain is already headed that direction. So I have all these tags I can use for making things, and on the back of this is than a plain paper. And these I can cut out or I can use this side, no problem. Then we have these little pieces, which will be super cute for decorating little boxes and whatnot, with that paper on the other side. And then we have more tags, super cute. So this year I am making a bunch of like gift boxes and things. So we have these great tags, and then there's that. And there's lots of papers. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 of each sheet. So I don't need that many boxes. So I can use a few sheets of the tags, and then I can use this side for decorating things. This one will make a great card front too. So that's that side. And then we have this one. I love that plaid. Oh my gosh. And look, the red looks red. See, I needed that overhead light. And then we have some cutouts. We had something like that last year where we had some cutouts that went with it. And we created those pop-up boxes. So there's 2 cutouts of 2 of each of these. And then I can use those also to decorate the tags or decorate the boxes or make them for cards. Great mix and match ephemera stuff. So super fun, super cute. Pop those back into here. So this again is called the Creative Celebration 6x6 Mix and Match Specialty Designer Series paper. And it's number 168499 if you're wanting to start your list. So super fun. Probably will do a class. So at the Majestic, if you are local to me at the Majestic, I usually have my classes ready to go for you to sign up. So here we have our Timeless Christmas 12x12 Designer Series paper. And again, more tags. So when I was purchasing what I purchased today, I was thinking about the Majestic and having things so that I could start working on that. I know I'm a little bit late, but I'm earlier than I usually am. So there's the red and white polka dots there. I love how the red is showing red on this camera now with having enough light. That's been my problem, I guess. So there's 3, 4 of each of those. So I can use this side for decorating because I only need so many of these tags, right? And then there's the green polka dots. Ooh, and the white and brown. And that's pecan pie. Snowflakes. So that's cool. Look at that plaid. Red. Let's see. Is it red or is it Poppy Parade? It is Poppy Parade. That's what I was thinking. It's a little bit brighter, but it's still in tradition. And then look at this great holly. I love that. Absolutely love that. So I love that we give 4 sheets of it. I like how they're not making all the papers always just 2 of each. I like how they're changing it up, especially with Christmas stuff. They're changing it up and giving us more options. Where's my open end? Here it is. All right, so great paper, 12x12. You can either use these on card fronts, you can use them for gifts, or you can use that other side and not even worry about this side if you want. All right, so then one of the things, and you've seen this, I've got 2 of them because I'm going to make them for selling and then probably do a class. This is what's on the front of the catalog. All right, so we have our catalog right here, and here is our little Advent treat boxes, and that's what this is, the Advent treat boxes. So it is called, yep, Advent treat boxes. And so you decorate them with some of the papers I just showed you, and then you can stack them up, glue them together, and you have all these treat boxes. So I'll be making these to sell at the craft fair, and then probably having a class, or one will be a class, one will be that I'll sell them or make them for people. Here we have Box of Joy. What I liked is this will make the boxes, make some boxes to be able to use for treats and gifts. It's a smaller one, not super huge like we have. We have these treat boxes, so they're a lot bigger. So I like that. It gives me some options of little things that I can do. And I tend to put like some little chocolates and candy and whatnot in there for people to be able to give, say, to work friends, dentist offices, doctor's offices, things like that. And I love that it had this stamp set. Little box full of love, filled with joy, surprise, especially for you. Spoil alert, it's not a pony. Go on, open it with love to from. Thank you. You deserve a little treat. We also, for my dad's, it's got candles, so you can also do it for birthdays, which is great. Excuse me. It can be little party favors for weddings, for birthday parties, anything that you have, little English teas with your girlfriends and things like that. So lots of options that you have here. And I love that it came together as a bundle because then it's a 10% discount when you order it as a bundle. Then I got these. These are the Season of Celebration Mix and Match ephemera pack. So that goes with this paper as well. Color-wise, it's all matched up. Here we go. I hope you can't hear my son. He's outside my window, but I did close the window. Let's see, where's my scissors? I did close the window, but he's working on his truck. He's sanding his grill. So it's making a little bit of noise out there. All right. So then we have this ephemera pack that I can use for decorating boxes, like I said. So we have Celebrate the Season. There's 2 of everyone. Holly Jolly. We have some fun sweaters and stockings and gifts and poinsettias. Here we go. There's two of each. Here's cute snowman, some more presents, some little banners and a circle. Probably going to do a class with this stuff this year because it will make some cute, and they're stickery. So they're stickers. So I don't have to worry about using adhesive or getting adhesive. It's already on there. So these will make cute cards as well as cute packaging. So woo, that's going to be super fun. And there's that fun plaid. Oh, and then I just have a thing for Santa's hats. And my husband looks really good in a Santa hat because, you know, he's got the beard and everything. And this is a 2-step, so this will fill in this. I can make it any color I want. It says ho, 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 and sending Christmas cheer. Super simple, easy to cut out because there's no dies to it. So easy to cut out for fussy cutting. So I guarantee you, you're going to see this probably on a Creative Crush, ultimately. This one is a new embossing folder called Softly Woven. So it's a nice subtle one, but it is 3D. We haven't had a subtle kind of plain one in a while. We've had the plaid, which I love, but this is a nice softly woven one. So it will be not quite as patterned. But it looks, yeah, it looks pretty cool. It looks pretty cool. So we'll be able to have some fun with that. And then there's another 3D embossing folder, Rustic Check, that I'm looking forward to playing with because, you know, plaid, check, woven, it's all one of those things that I like. And I think this one would be fun with some of the inking. I think one of my Junebug's Creative Crush should be all the things we can do with an embossing folder, right? Am I right? How would you like to see that? What can we do with an embossing folder? What do you do with your embossing folders? Look at that one. That looks super cool. Oh, can't wait to see how that looks. And then with all the different inking possibilities. Oh, yeah. And the last thing in this box, and I went ahead and got 2 of them because, again, I didn't want them to run out, were these adorable gems. Let's see. I think it just goes up to the stars. 2 rows of each is my guess. Yes, so white stars, yellow stars, red candy canes, green candy canes, blue, so pool party, ornaments, red ornaments, and then green gifts and pool party gifts. Super cute, goes really well with all the stuff I just showed you. How do you like that? All right, so let's see what's in the next box. My cat's not here to startle. I don't know where she is. I haven't seen her all morning, actually, or since this morning. Let's see, this one still even has the bubbles in it. The other one, I didn't even have the bubbles. So I pulled out the one kit that we did the other day. This one with the flowers, the 3D flowers for the clipboards that goes with the clipboards. This is the other one we're going to do. I don't know if I'm going to do this as a live though. I think I said I was going to. So here is, oh my gosh, this must be one of those like your sunscreen thingies where you fold them and they go smaller, because this hat looked way bigger. Let's see if that's how it works. Yes. All right. So I'll be able to put this hat on my head. All right. It totally fits on your head. We'll be able to, let's see if I can, okay. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it back in the box now that I did that. Yikes. I'm usually pretty good because I have a sunscreen like that for my car, because being from Arizona, I already had one. There we go. All right. Whew. Cool. You wouldn't store it that way once you put it on, unless you make the decorations to where you can get them off. You wouldn't be able to store. I was wondering how that whole hat could be in this box. Oh my gosh, look how cute is that? What is this? That is some sort of something or other. Is that good? Some sort of something or other. What is this? Oh, you'll be able to make dots on it. So it's like a stickles, but not stickles. I don't know what you would call it. There's some wire in here. There's a dauber and a pin, 2 pins, and an eyeball. How cute. And then we have some gauze kind of stuff, some ribbon. And then you have all of this, and this is how it's going to look. Isn't that adorable? I can't wait. But if you make it so that you can get, you're going to need, let me see, what are we going to need? I need to know before next Tuesday, right? If I'm doing this for you, you're going to definitely need some hot glue, I remember hearing. So hot glue gun. Let's see, do we need any wire? No, hot glue gun, dauber. Oh, that's like paint. It's like a paint. See, there it is. It's got that tube right there. Hot glue gun. There's a video. I may or may not watch it. I might just go through and try to figure it out. Hot glue gun. Scissors. Hot glue gun. Doesn't say. Looks like you're going to use all that wire. So it's not saying that you need anything for that wire. Oh my gosh, this could be fun. I'm going to have to actually look at these so that I don't really bumble through it on Tuesday. But I think we need to make this. And then it is definitely going to be a class here locally. And if you're interested long distance, let me know. Let me know, hey, I want to do the hat. Long distance, would you do a virtual? Say virtual hat class. If you say virtual hat class, then I'll know that somebody wants to do that, and I'll be happy to do that. So here's a mossy meadow and very vanilla gingham ribbon, gingham, plaid, anything like that is so in right now, so on trend. Here are some radiant gems, and these are really cool. They go with these sunflowers. So they're in the upcoming catalog. This was part of the September pre-order as well. So we have our, I'm going to guess that's Golden Glow or Lemon Lolly. And then we have, I'm going to guess this is a Old Olive, but kind of a lighter version of the Old Olive. And then maybe the Secret Sea, also a lighter version of it. These are super pretty. So that's probably, if they're going with all lighter versions, it's probably some Golden Glow. These are beautiful gems. Loving those colors. Wow. All right. So as you can see, I got the Radiant Sunflowers. Look at that. Look at that. Wishing you so much happiness and joy. Thinking of you. Hello, friend. Who doesn't love sunflowers? Oh my. That's going to be fun. And here is the paper that goes with it. And like I said, this is from the pre-order, so you can't get your hands on it yet unless you're a demonstrator. If you really don't want to wait until it's open to the customers in September, then feel free to reach out to me and we'll talk about how you can get it sooner, because demonstrators can already order it. Would love to have you join my team. We have a great time. So Sunflower Fields, it's got Cajun Craze, Daffodil Delight, Early Espresso, Golden Glow, Mossy Meadow, Old Olive, Peach Pie. Peach Pie? Is peach pie even one of our colors? Peach pie isn't even one of our colors anymore. I'm surprised. I wonder if that's a typo or if it's supposed to be Timid Tiger. Peach pie, Secret Sea. I still have some peach pie paper. So this is beautiful. Ooh, I like that. That's Cajun Craze and the very vanilla. Oh, Daffodil Delight. So those gems are probably Daffodil Delight, not Golden Glow. I like Daffodil Delight. That's probably my favorite yellow, although Golden Glow is coming up there, and you know me, I'm not much of a yellow person. Cajun Craze is nice. Oh, look at that one. Oh, better not show it to my mom. She might steal my paper. That green, that Old Olive with the brown. Oh, I like that one too. Ah. Oh, yeah. And can you imagine some foiling on this? That would really set it off. Oh my gosh. Ooh, I wonder if some of those dies, maybe, no, maybe not. I was wondering if maybe some of those dies cut out those flowers, but I don't think so. Ooh, I'm not sure about the back sides of these, which is a-okay. There we go. I don't mind this back side. I don't really care for this. I'll have to see what other people do. I don't care for that one, and I don't care for this one. But I like the other background, so that's okay though, because I really like this side, so I probably wouldn't use this side anyways. So I kind of like it when there's a side that I really, really like. I'm usually pretty okay with the fact that maybe I don't like the other side, because if I love both sides, which happens frequently, it makes me so sad. Does it make you sad when you have to choose sides of the paper and you love them both? That makes me super sad. All right, so this is the Wood Grain Wonders. It's been out for a little while. I forgot about it. But with fall coming, I tend to do more wood things. So I thought, ooh, and then Christmas, because of, you know, doors and poinsettias and stuff. So I like wood grain, so I decided it was time to get this one. So both sides have wood grain, just a darker side, darker color. That looks the same, and then darker still. Interesting how they did that. And then darker still, and then really light again. So you have lots of multiples, but with the different colors. So there's 3 of that, but then there's 3 more, but something else on the other side, and then 3 more with something else on the other side, and then back to this light one. That's kind of cool. That gives you a ton of options for wood. I do like that. We still have the country wood set with where it has the varying colors and textures of wood on there. So don't forget about those. And then this one, ooh, is the specialty paper, the Radiant Foils specialty designer paper. So the whole paper is foiled, whereas I know we have the hot foil, which I'll be showing you some more tonight with that at 7:13 this evening, Mountain Time. So here is the foil, and it's single-sided. So there's the flowers, the lines, and then bigger flowers. I love those. I wonder, let's see, do any of the dies fit those? That would be nice and handy instead of having to, ooh, maybe. That one might. We'll have to check that out. We'll have to check that out, because you know the sunflowers are going to be a crush thing that I'm doing as well. So we'll have to see. how that goes, and I'll let you know. This one is our new Glow of Harvest Specialty Designer Series paper. This is the new product of the month for August. I know it's almost halfway through the month and I'm finally getting it, but because of the paper sale, things were taking a little bit longer. So here, this one is kind of shimmery. All right, and so then we have double-sided, or not double-sided, single-sided, 2 of each. There's some acorns. Here's some flowers in background, some leaves, some pumpkins, and some more leaves and branches and things. So really thick, heavy paper. $5 when you order $75 or more. How awesome is that? Only $5 for this heavy specialty paper, which is usually, I think, $15, I want to say. Don't quote me on that because I don't know off the top of my head. But this is our product of the month paper. Beautiful. Goes really well with that. And then I ordered some two-tone cardstock. So this is the very vanilla two-tone cardstock, because two-tone cardstock was the one that works great with the hot foiling system. Here are window sheets. Also, I heard works great with the hot foiling system. And then I needed some miscellaneous cardstock, some Timid Tiger, because, you know, Halloween's coming, some Mossy Meadow, some more Secret Sea, because I use a fair amount of Secret Sea, and we have the basic black. So the paper sale is 15% off of select cardstock, two-tone cardstock, and DSP for the rest of this month. All right, I have not looked lately to see what is in stock or what is out of stock. So that you would want to then just check. Here we go. We'd want to just check that on the online store, but it's cardstock select colors of cardstock, DSP, and which is the pattern paper, and the two-tone cardstock. So select colors of those are on sale right now for the rest of this month, 15% off. And when you place an order of $75 or more, then you have an opportunity, it'll tell you up above, product of the month, you have an opportunity to get this, let's see, 12 sheets, 2 each of 6 different patterns for $5. You can't beat that. You can't find paper like this because it's specialty paper, so it's thicker and special, and it's a full pack, 2 of each. There's 12 sheets, 6 patterns. And you can get that for $5 instead of 13 or more. Specialty, I think, is 15, 14. I can't remember off the top of my head. So don't quote me. Just double check in the store. You can go to junebugcreations29.stampinup.net to find me. Or you can just go to stampinup.com and then find Demonstrator. And you will want to set up an account for yourself if you don't already have one, because then you can earn the Stampin' rewards. And you get, once you hit $20 in your order, you start earning 10% Stampin' rewards to use on your next order. Yes, you can either save it or you can use it right away on your next order, not on that order. So that's a huge thing, because who doesn't like rewards to spend later on? I do. So I think that's all I need to unpack. I do have more of those witches hats. They're called Witches Whimsy hat kit. And I bought some extras because I know I'm doing a class and I know that people are going to want them. If you would like a virtual witches hat class, go ahead and put down below virtual hat class. That way I know, and I will reach out to you and set that up. It's probably going to be in the beginning of October or late September. I will be doing it, if you are local to me, I will be doing it for the Ghouls Night Out. For our Ghouls Night In, which is our virtual craft party, we will not be using that. We will be using other Halloween product that I will be sharing with you soon. So if you have any questions, please reach out to me, message me, or get my phone number. You can text me or call me off of my business page. Junebug Creations 29, or you can just comment down below and I will get back to you with the information you're asking for. So that's it for me today. For now, I will see you back here tonight at 7:13 p.m. Mountain Time, 9:13 p.m. Eastern Time, and I will be showing you what I'm crushing on this week with the hot foil system. Woohoo! Can't wait. See you then. Bye-bye.